What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So Prime One just released a Joker 1/3 scale bust as a switchable head sculpt for their 1/3 scale statue. I did not see this coming. I know some people weren't as happy with the original 1/3 because of the smile, and some didn't like the likeness as much. So kudos for Prime One and Blitzway for listening and providing an additional bust. This is priced at $299, so I think that's a decent price. If you consider the Bane switch out, it was $400. It had a little bit more body to it. It had the arms and whatnot, so you figured the $100 for the arms, and it was $400. This is $300. This is 10 inches tall, where the Bane was like freaking 20 inches and a lot more girthier. Plus, you also have to consider that was quite a while ago, and obviously production costs have increased. But this is about 10 inches tall, so it's not super big. Of course, it's just a switch out. But I do like what they did here. They made it very unique looking. So they didn't do his purple jacket. They just did black with sort of like graffiti writing on it, which I guess is cool. But that is not the reason you would buy this. The reason you're going to buy this is for that phenomenal head sculpt. Just look at that. That is just perfect. I love the detail. It just looks freaking awesome. So definitely really good likeness to, Heath Ledger. You got a Joker card, a nice little display base. So there's the stats, as you can see: 17 centimeters wide, 14 deep, 26 tall. I wish they'd also do inches, because us Americans, we're not, we like our inches. Anyways, yeah, so it's basically just a switch out part, as you can see. And even the card is a switch out, apparently. So he can have two different cards. And then, of course, the head switch out. So you could put the head and the card on the base. So that's how it would look with them together. So you'll have two different card types. And then here it is just like that. So check that out. Just beautiful. Now, this is definitely the definite Joker statue with this additional switch out, because that portrait is just spot on Ledger. And the hair, the detail in the eyes, the base, freaking awesome. Extremely well done. Yeah, they just kill it with the freaking paint and detail. Blitzway does such a good job. I have their Khaleesi, and it's so impressive in person. And this just looks, so good. So, yeah, $300. Not bad at all. I mean, if you don't have a lot of money, you just want a solid little Joker sculpt, you could add this. So I definitely will be adding this to the collection for sure, because I already got the 1/3 on PO. So it's pretty much a no-brainer for me, because I love having switch outs. I think it adds a lot to the statue. And, this adds a lot different personality to the 1/3 statue as well. So there's a good look at the card. So it just says Joker, and it's like two little guys on it. I'd like to see a comparison. There it is next to hands, so you can really see how big it is. So it's still a decent size. It's not going to look super tiny, but it does look really, really good. So they talk about it right here. This one has I believe the movable eyes, just like the other one. And it's sculpted hair, but it looks so good. The playing card is from Batman Begins, apparently. And this will come out October to January. So you won't get this same time as the statue, but it'll be something to look forward to after you've had the statue, which I would be fine. So I definitely plan to get this. So my Joker 1/3 is going to go right here. And the bust is 10 inches. So actually would even fit right there, although I'd like it. I'll probably just display the bust right next to the statue, or even in front of Batman. But I'm 100% buying that bust. Just $300, additional switch out, adds resale value. I love switch outs because they just breathe new life into a statue, especially if you've displayed it the same way for like a year and you want to mix it up a little bit. That's the one thing about switch outs that makes statues so great. It's like you do one switch out, changes the entire look of the statue. You feel like you just got a new statue. Where if the statue is 0 switch outs, then you might become bored over time. So switch outs is something I'm a huge fan of. I'm glad Prime One has listened to their customers and provided this option. The portrait just looks perfect and phenomenal. And definitely, this is the definite Joker statue out there, especially, you know, since 1/3 is the preferred scale, I think, for most collectors. You know, especially for me, since that's my main focus in DC. So, yeah, I mean, that portrait looks leagues better than their half-scale portrait. And the half-scale I always thought was good, but it definitely had like a sad look to it. The likeness wasn't perfect. The hair wasn't that great. The 1/3 is definitely far better. It's really because of Blitzway's involvement. They're such phenomenal sculptors. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I will buy it 100% as soon as that's up for pre-order. I will probably just use some points because I got like $150 in points, and I'll, you know, pick it up for 150 bucks. Anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions below if you're going to be picking this up. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys next time.